Other people's success does not give you motivation, and this is why you need to quit social media, and this is why you need to quit hanging and seeing people doing better than you. And I'll say this one thing only. All right, this is my ideology. If you don't want to do better than them, they're not gonna give you motivation. All right, and all because you want to do better than them, that doesn't mean you want them to fail. Doesn't mean anything. If you know people that you personally know that are doing better than you, all right, they're like flexing it on Instagram or whatever, and when you see it, when you don't get that urge of I want to do better than them, then that's not motivation. If I feel like people think, oh, because you see someone doing successful, oh, he did good, that's gonna make me want to grind harder. No, you know what makes you want to grind harder? When you look at this shit and you're like, I want to do better than him or her. Doesn't matter what. Now, this is not a bad thing because people will see this and people will hear this and be like, oh, like like personally, I just don't understand how that's a bad thing. Oh, because I want to do better than them doesn't mean I want them to fail. Doesn't mean that I'm gonna be mad if they're doing better than me. I'm just saying my goal is to be better than them. I'm gonna say this one more time. My goal is to be better than them, but I don't care if they're doing better than me. Like, what you're mixing up is if someone's doing better than you, you're mad. No, 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 no. For me, it's the opposite. For me, it's just a sense. It's like a goal. It's for me to do better than them. Now, well, if it doesn't happen, if I'm not better than them, will I be mad? No. It's just what I'm trying to get is that motivation part. That's what I'm trying to get. Because people think, oh, because you see someone doing better, someone doing good, someone driving a Lambo. No, you don't get that motivation most of the time. Sometimes you will, most of the time you don't. You don't care about the person, you care about the car. If you see someone driving a Lambo, you're gonna be like, damn, I need to grind harder. And what do? You don't grind harder. Now, if you know somebody and they're flexing all the time and shit, and you know that, okay, you can do better, when you see them flex doing better than you get that urge of, I need to get the fuck up and do better than them. I promise you that's the real motivation. All right, and motivation is bullshit. Motivation is a drug, just like everything else. I don't even think motivation and all that. You just have to do what you have to do. Just like today, you don't need. I don't need motivation to record videos all day. You know what I mean? And then give out advice to people like me. I give out advice to younger versions of me, videos that I used to watch when I was like 16. You know what I mean? 15, 14, all that. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, other people, I want you to understand this. Mind you, everything is just my idea. It doesn't mean that you have to believe it. Doesn't mean anything. But once again, what I'm trying to say is, you need to stop looking at other people's lives. And the first step to doing that is quitting your social media. All right? Just stop going on it. You can have YouTube. But the reason I'm saying not having Instagram, TikTok, because they're more personal. I promise you, how many times have you felt so good about your life, whether that's you going to the gym, all right, getting progress, and you see someone on Instagram with a better physique, doing better calisthenics move, making way more money than you, with even better girls than what you got. You're gonna get annoyed. Whether you lie to yourself and be like, no, this doesn't do anything. Yes, it does. In the back of your head, yes, it does. I promise you it will every single time. Until you're at a point where you're very satisfied with your life, should not be on social media unless you're using it for business, obviously. But then again, even when you're using it for business, it's a little bit hard because you're going to keep going on it regardless. Because looking at other people's story, looking at other people's lives is what really affects you. Whether this is the thing, people don't realize it. People will be like, oh, social media doesn't affect me, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I promise you it does. Without you realizing it, because that's where you get all your mood swings. You can be happy, 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 see a story, get mad, then be sad, then happy, then laugh, then cry, then whatever the fuck. See these roller coaster emotions you go on? It's like a drug. People don't realize this is literally a drug. It's like it's like it's like this. You can use a drug, for example, right? Say it's like weed. If you're doing very well in life, it's a Friday night, you just work you just work the whole week. You chilling in a jacuzzi. That when you smoke, it's gonna actually, all right, it's gonna make you feel better. It's gonna relax you. Boom, 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 you know? Now, imagine you didn't work all week. Imagine you're just a fucking loser. You smoking, mind you, this is ideology, all right? You smoking that weed is doing nothing for you. Even though it's making you feel better, it's doing nothing for you. But the rich guy who's doing very well in life, it's actually helping him feel better. Now, this is what I mean with social media. When you're not in the point of where you want to be in life, it's like a drug. It makes you happy, sad, happy, sad, happy, sad, all that bullshit. But it's not doing anything for you. But when you get to the point in your life where you feel good, then social media, the funny things are funny. When you're seeing people do good, it doesn't affect you. Nothing. Then it becomes to what, then you don't give a fuck and you post anything. You know, when you're successful in life, you don't give a fuck about what you're posting. You just be posting anything. But when you're not, you're trying to pinpoint exactly what you need to post, exactly what you need to say, and all this goofy shit. This is what I mean by other people's lives and social media. I don't even know what I'm gonna title this video. This is just advice where I'm telling you, I was making videos for my younger self that was like 14, 15, 16. And if I could push his mindset barrier more, then that's like the type of videos, you know, this is for. And you don't have to be that age. You can be like 21, 22. It doesn't matter what age, because everyone has their different growths. You know what I mean? I feel like at a younger age, I used to always watch those self-improvement videos and shit. So I genuinely, and I'm always surrounded by older people. All my siblings are older. Friends that I got way older, cousins older, everyone's older. So I feel like I was able to develop a little bit faster mindset-wise compared to a lot of people my age. Because I'm specifically mindset. I'm not sitting here and be like, oh, I'm the best. Da, da, da. I'm talking about like mindset wise. I feel like I see things for what it is. I'm more logical when it comes to certain things. And I'm not saying this as trying to boast myself. I'm just saying I'm more logical. I say things how it is. I'm more realism. I don't even know if that's a real thing. I call it realism though. Because, for example, someone can be telling me about, like, for example, say you're a guy and you're telling me about some girl that you find annoying that likes you, right? You'd be like, oh, she's so annoying, boom, 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 right? You'd be like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, I don't know why she likes you. And then a month later, he comes back. He's like, yeah, bro, she's so annoying. In my head, I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. You like her, bro. Because I promise you, if you did not like her and you did what you had to do to cut her off, she would not be coming back. She would feel so disgusted of coming back if you just cut her off. But I promise you, you're doing shit in the back end. You like her. You're lying. Stop lying. Stop telling me about your relationship. I don't care about your relationship because you just be saying shit. You don't be doing anything. You just be saying shit. I'm going off track a little bit, but you see what I'm coming from, where it's like people, I hate complainers. I hate people who complain. Complaining doesn't do anything. You can rant a little bit, you know, get your, you know, some shit happens. You can rant to people a little bit, close friends. But plus, most of the time, people like hearing bad news. So you gotta be careful to who you tell this shit to, all right? Because don't be sitting there, you know, I'm not even gonna get into it. That's gonna be the next video, actually. But other than that, just watch out. Control yourself. Control your feelings. That's the number one thing. That's how you really get the step one in controlling your feelings. And what I mean by that is you don't want to be happy, sad, crying, laughing, doing this shit over and over and over again. So just cut off social media. Not because it's going to change your life. Cutting out social media is not going to just change your life. All right, especially if you're still on YouTube. What it's going to do is it's going to push back some of the random feelings you get. Some of the random feeling of left out. All that shit, it's going to push it away. And that's going to help you move forward in life. You feel me? But other than that, I'm out.